We need to continue doing what we are doing now for many more weeks. We cannot be in a rush to get things going again.
The provinces across Canada are the ones leading the charge on the responsible and safe reopening of society, and good for them. Unfortunately, they've seen the feds try and tell them to hold on, not so fast, take it one step at a time. Yes, of course, don't do it if it's not safe. Bring in responsible measures, but Justin Trudeau saying just the other week, we are weeks away from even beginning to have this conversation. That's not right.
We are going to be extremely careful about any steps towards reopening the economy. It seems like over the past days, people are talking about, oh, when we reopen this, we'll do this, we'll reopen that. It's not happening yet.
That shouldn't be. Scott Moe said something very wise when he was introducing his plan to open up Saskatchewan in multiple phases. He said it'll be dangerous if we do this too soon, which a lot of people have said. But he also said it's dangerous if we do it too late. Absolutely. We are hearing more and more from various different physicians, experts, economists, that there is a major human toll to this shutdown. Rising mental health crises, people having heart attacks, they are not going to the ER, people losing their jobs, people losing their homes. Yes, there are support measures out there, but people are going to slip through the cracks no matter what government provides. That is the stuff that we got to work very aggressively to mitigate and ideally to stop from happening entirely. Now, the provinces have always been front and center in all of this because, of course, healthcare is their responsibility, and they have just been charging ahead. Jason Kenney in Alberta has even said he's not taking his cues from Dr. Theresa Tam. He's taking his cues from experts all around the world, as he should, because different experts have different takes. There's a lot of debate over whether what we're doing is right at any given time, as there would be in any fast-moving situation. So it's great to see the provinces are the ones stepping forward in all of this. And it would be nice if the feds worked to facilitate all of this. The other day, Justin Trudeau announced a program, $9 billion for student summer jobs for those kids who thought they would have jobs, did have some lined up, and they're not happening anymore.
I'm announcing our plan to support students right across the country. We're launching the Canada Emergency Student Benefit to provide immediate help. At the same time, we will create new student jobs and double student grants, among other things. All of these measures will add up to approximately $9 billion.
This program, look, it's not as needed as the early ones. It's not an emergency measure to shore up society, but I take the point that there will be some young people who do not get the money they need to pay for their tuition, so there is merit to the program. But at the same time, he announced this at the end of April, several months before summer jobs start. Shouldn't the priority instead be doing what you can to help those businesses get back on their feet so they can then still hire those students? Obviously, we're not going to be back to 100% capacity, but think of the jobs that students do. Our movie theaters, which is heavily staffed by younger people, are those going to be open in the summer? I don't know, maybe. It's a coin toss. Maybe they'll be open to reduced capacity. And we all know movie theaters, just with the rise of streaming, they're not packed every day anyway. Not every seat is full, so maybe if they bring in rules, you can only sit every 3 seats or every second row, only families together, that kind of stuff, we'll still have jobs for young people. Is it perfect? Are we still going to need measures maybe to support the summer jobs? Yes, of course. But I think the federal government's attitude needs to be the same can-do attitude that the provinces have, that the premiers have. Let's get us back to work as responsibly as possible. Not, well, let's put up this safety net and then leave it at that, which seems to be the Fed's approach. We gotta work to the responsible reopening.